Hello everybody, today I want to talk about the new weapon banner in this quickfire review. The weapon banner has the Mistsplitter Reforged and the Unforged. So let's go. To begin with the Mistsplitter Reforged. The Mistsplitter Reforged is a sword weapon type. And is an insane weapon for any sword damage dealer due to its immensely high crit damage stat that it has. Its passive also makes you able to stack even more elemental damage, so it's not good for any sword users who deal a lot of physical damage, even though I'm fairly certain there's not any sword users who currently deal predominantly physical damage. But if you're trying to find a sword for your Keqing or Ayaka in the upcoming banner, the Mistsplitter Reforged is amazing. Having the Mistsplitter also adds another layer of gameplay, because you have to obtain stacks by basic attacking or using elemental skills, and you have to maintain these stacks, which makes your rotation a little bit more interesting. All in all, the Mistsplitter Reforged is just a solid 10 out of 10 weapon. It's really good, and if you want to pull for it, I definitely will so, because next up, the Unforged, I think, gets a little bit of a bad rap for how good the weapon can actually be. Now yes, the base attack of the Unforged is kind of wank, and it only gives an attack stat for its secondary stat and not crit damage or crit rate. But the shield passive is a lot better than people give it credit. You get a stacking attack buff depending on if your character has a shield or not. Your character has to be protected by a shield to get the stacking attack buff, but during Abyss and definitely Abyss 12, you will be protected by a shield the majority of the time, as surviving without a shield like Zhongli or Diona is unrealistic except if you have insane dodging skills. And if you're trying to learn Abyss 12, I think a shield is so much value. And if you're using the Unforged, you can constantly proc this passive. And this passive combined with its 5-star base attack, even though it's not the highest, is quite good. It's also a very universal weapon, as you can put it on Eula, Diluc, Razor, Ito, Beidou, and all of the good sword users really can use the Unforged. So I think if you want to go for the Mistsplitter, the Unforged is really not a bad secondary weapon. If you're considering pulling on this banner for a good greatsword, well, you can get a Mistsplitter as a secondary drop. I think this banner is actually quite good, and it might be a little bit better than people give an opinion for it. So all in all, I give it an 8 out of 10 on the pull rating.